I do some of this. I mean, I'm a functional diagnostic nutritionist, and I do this with all my clients. And really, to me, it's a precursor to see so many other issues, because so many people that I deal with have hidden stressors. And cortisol, if we show it, really high at night, to me, I know that the immune system has kicked in, and there's a hidden stressor. Could be a parasite, could be a bacteria infection, could be a food sensitivity that's causing that stressor. And until we figure that out, you're going to always be in the same place. So this is kind of like a precursor. We do these testing, and then if we see a red flag, then we could go to a further testing that could really find out something you've never even found. I've had clients that I've been to 5 doctors and I can't figure this out, and this is going on, and this and this and that, and I do a few of the functional testing that we do, the same kind of things, and we find things that doctors have never found, and they're so happy because they're like, I've struggled for 10 years, 15 years on, I never could sleep, and now I'm sleeping, and I've lost 10 pounds, and all these things. So I think looking at cortisol is just the first component, to be honest, really at those hormones. But it's so essential, to figure that out.
Is the treatment plan going to be tailored to the results? So you're going to give different...
No, it's going to be generic. I mean, honestly, in my office, I say almost the same thing to everybody on their follow-up. That's why it's such a shame. It would be so great. Huh?
You're a mess.
You gotta give us that. People will say that. They're like, oh. No, I really say almost 80% of what I say is the same to every person. And so it's very easy to do this in the group setting to get you guys with the ball rolling. It's, the basics make a huge difference. And this isn't a test that, your medical doctor would order. They would order a blood cortisol in the morning. It just tells you almost nothing. I mean, I've seen a lot of those results. They're always normal because you're fasting a lot of the time, so your cortisol is high. But yeah, like Kevin said, it is a good point to look at it. Like, this is a good place to start, because then eventually you figure out why your cortisol is so high.
Is it a blood test?
No, saliva test.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
You mean
4 times a day you do saliva?
Mm-hmm.
Is it more than 4 times or just 4?
Just 4 times.
Should I eat a Tic Tac before I do the saliva?
I don't think they'll mind if you have bad breath.
Brush your teeth and then wait.
And that's a good thing about saliva. People say, well, how about blood? It's so much accurate. Well, if we get a sum, because that's what we do in blood, is there's a sum of cortisol, okay? Now, if we looked at saliva, we look at a rhythm. So it could be super low in the morning, super high at night, but those numbers equal normal in a blood. The doctors say, oh, you're normal. And they're like, there's no way I'm normal.
Yeah.
I can't get out of bed, and I can't sleep. So, I mean, that makes no sense to me how I'm normal. So I love saliva because it gives us, the easiness of you going home and doing that and getting, 4 readings instead of just 1 lump sum.
Right. And plus with, conventional lab testing, they're waiting until you have a frank disease. This is why they'll say, you're fine. There's nothing wrong here. And you just think, how could this be? I don't feel like myself. And so this is why, being able to test it sooner, because we're taking into consideration your symptoms, how you're feeling, and we start to see, hey, this person is marching this way. Why do we need to wait till they're here in order to address it? I can just address it now.